Welcome to Sonic Bros, and today we will go over animatronic retrofits from CC to the Rock of Fire explosion. So, a retrofit means you take a Chuck E. Cheese's or any animatronic show and turn it into something else, like change your outfits, change the band's name, and make new characters, basically. And that's what I will go over today. So this first one is at the Water Safari theme park slash water park in New York, and they have an arcade there, and their band is called Rocky and the Ramblin' Rascals, and these characters share similar names to the man and dog characters. So yeah, pretty cool. But the band is kind of a crappy retrofit, in my opinion. There's a Rocky, the bunny, Henrietta, Antonio, Hank, the donkey, and Bubba the monkey. So yeah, they share the same names as the man and dog characters, I heard. So yeah. Next up, at a UK amusement park called Gulliver's Kingdom, they have a retrofit Hard Luck Bear show. Rockafire show. And it's called the Hard Luck Bears, which is a very similar name to the CI Hard Luck Bears, but it's not the same show. So yeah. As similar, as basically they're all bears, basically. So the characters share the same names as a Rockafire characters, but the band just changed their name. There is also two other ones besides Gulliver's Kingdom, Gulliver's Land, and Gulliver's World. And they're all currently restoring their Rockafire shows. At least one of them is, and they have multiple of them restored already. So yeah. Fats used Billy Bill's mask. Duke reused Billy Boy's mask. Mitzi reused Pete's mask. Beach Bear's mask stayed the same. Rolf used Repeat's mask. And then Billy Bob Stage basically stayed exactly the same because he is already a bear. But prop characters and such didn't get changed. So yeah. The show was in kinda bad condition for the longest time. Yeah, it doesn't look too great, really. They can barely move, and in one show they didn't even move at all. And then up until 2023, Zan, also known as Zan Rockafire fan on Instagram, and Looney's Lounge on YouTube, he restored the animatronics at Gulliver's theme parks and at Dream Factory. So yeah. And now the animatronics are in such good condition now. Just look at them. They're just so nice. And they have a group of repeat movement animatronics in the background, which I think are kind of cute. So yeah, this show is in really good condition. Thank you so much, Zan, for making this show a great condition show. And it is. And there's only 3 Rockafire shows left in the UK in Gulliver's theme parks. Next up in Chicago, Illinois, there is this barcade called Logan Arcade, which they have a group of band characters named the Biscuits, which is a play on the band the Misfits, and it used to be the Beagles, which was a play on the band the Beatles. So yeah, and they sing the Misfit songs, and the Beagles sing the Beatles songs. So yeah, they sing those songs. As you can tell, they changed them quite a bit, and the animatronics were in kind of bad condition before. And now they're a group of bands called the Fur Fighters, which is a play on another band, and they sing that band's songs. So yeah, this happened last year for some reason. I don't know why, but apparently this year they got changed back. I'm not sure why this happened, but it's still an okay retrofit, I guess. But I do prefer the Biscuits retrofit more. So yeah, this band is really interesting. Here's the band pre-restoration. I assume they had the Beagles outfits on before because there's pictures of them in the Beagles outfits, which I'm pretty sure JoJo King owned these animatronics before Logan Arcade did. So yeah, pretty interesting, pretty cool retrofit right there. Next up at the Okefenokee Swamp Park, they have a group of retrofitted Rockafire animatronics called the Okefenokee Swamp Review mini show. And there was a retrofit of the mini Rockafire. Here's a retrofit of Fats. And the show was by Sally Corporation. At least it was retrofitted by it. It was made by CEI, of course. So yeah. The show was in pretty alright condition, and it's very similar to the Hard Luck Bear show, as Fats having Billy Bill's mask and Mitzi having Pete's mask. And they were like a swamp review retrofit type show. So yeah, really cool and interesting. Then YouTuber Connor Lachinsky, after Okefenokee Swamp Park removed their bad condition animatronics, he restored them. And then he restores Rockafire animatronics and all sorts of Rockafire characters and stuff, you know. It's really cool. He does some amazing work. And then him traded animatronics for the Okefenokee Swamp Park character set. They restored them all. Here's a before and after comparison. Yeah, he did a great job on them. Before they were kinda ugly. Not saying the Rockafire is ugly, but yet I'm in like kind of bad condition, you know. Yeah, you can tell that they needed a little bit of restoration for a fact. Next up is Zachary and the other singing groups. This was like a state fair animatronic show, and it was produced by Mechanical Displays Incorporated. Not produced, but retrofitted, you know. And the band is a kind of okay retrofit, but they do look pretty cheap. Thankfully, YouTuber JoJo King restored the animatronics and put them at a gaming expo, and he currently owns them. So yeah, they look better now, and their show tape is a nice new little show tape just made for the gaming expo that they were at. So here is Zach Periwinkle's. So yeah, this is a retrofit show, and this was at Zach Periwinkle's, a former CC store. And there was Dudley Dog, Henrietta, and Zach Periwinkle himself, and it's unknown of the other characters' names. Here's a mascot costume of Zach Periwinkle himself. It's an okay looking costume in my opinion. And then the show was in pretty good condition. And then Captain Goodtimes bought the show after Zach Periwinkle shut down, and they put it in their place. So yeah, the display up there was pretty cool until in 1993, New Jersey amusement park, Gillian's Wonderland Pier bought the animatronics, and the day that I record this show is Gillian's 60th anniversary in Wonderland Pier. So yeah, they've been open for 60 years. This show got installed around 1993, and it contained Baba, Henrietta, Hank and Antonio, and Rocky. So yeah, it's a really good retrofit, and they were restored by Sally Corporation, and they used to be Chuck E. Cheese's animatronics. So yeah, pretty cool. And they were there for the longest time, up until last year on October 13th. Wonderland Pier unfortunately had to shut down. And Andrew Blayland, also known as Actors 317, and yeah, he restored the animatronics and then put them in the Promenade food court. As of a few days ago, they're currently operational, and they're in their new location, which will hopefully be permanent. And there's a show in the 2000 in spec condition. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Peace out.